Eyes. Yes, eyes. And why so many people are going blind. I have to talk about Canada. I don't know what the situation is in the United States. Um, Probably not much better. Or in Europe, maybe it's better there. But the situation here is really unbelievable. The negligence and the ignorance on both the part of we the people and the so-called doctors. Well, in Canada, I find this system very complicated. An optician, O, P for Peter, T for Tom, ICIAN, it's not a doctor. And they fit glasses only. And they have a short training of 1 or 2 years, and they can't test you for anything that's such as retina tearing, cataracts, whatever. And they can't send you to a specialist or a proper doctor. So beware. I was probably seeing a lot of opticians over the years, and I didn't know any better. I'm 84 and I face going blind because of the negligence and my own ignorance. And optometrist. Oh God, I can't say that word. But anyway, I have to give up trying to say it. I just know that an optician is not ophthalmologist. I think I've probably written this, typed it up wrong. Yeah, I think I did. But they have 4 years of training, and they're also not a medical doctor. And not all have the technical equipment to test for retina tearing and various eye diseases. And they're supposed to refer you to a specialist for diseases. Well, that never happened to me. But such as cataract, glaucoma surgery, they need to refer you to a doctor, an ophthalmologist. O, P for Peter, H. Why there's an H there, I don't know. It doesn't need to be there. Stupid English spelling. T for Tom, H, A, L for Larry, M for Mary, O, L for Larry, O, G, I-S-T, ophthalmologist, MD. Now, some will sell glasses as well, and I frankly don't know who you should see, but for sure not an optician. Now, I had a lot of problems with Walmart. I had a prescription for 300, which is a reading glass, but that's what I see to drive. And they gave me anti-glare, but no UV protection. And I've had flashing lights for many years, and I was seeing an ophthalmologist. And I won't mention names because we had a big fight, and she threatened me and I threatened her, and we fired each other. And then she went and put a report to the Canadian government OHIP so that nobody else would see me. What a witch. I'm not going to say where she's from, but she's not Canadian. She's an immigrant. And why she attacked me like that, that's her issue. But I have been neglected. I have never had retina tearing test. And if you're over 50, you should be getting a retina tearing test. Now, I know a woman who went blind for the same reason and the same negligence. And a nice young man drove her to Ottawa, and by the time he got her to a specialist, his sister happened to be a doctor and got her to a specialist. and it was too late. I now find out I have a girlfriend who is seeing a Mrs. Kent here in Sudbury who has a rating off the wall. She's amazing, also an immigrant, but a wonderful woman, and saved her eyesight. She's 80 and she would have gone blind. Now, I don't know why you would want anybody to go blind. I've got nothing against blind people. I was friends with many blind people. I danced with them. I used to take them dancing. It's a whole other story. But I have a genetic mutation that's killing me slowly, and nerve damage, and everything in life, whatever pleasures I had are gone. All I've got left is my sight. And if I can't find somebody, life ain't worth living for me. I'm just putting that out there. I really don't want to live without my sight. My fashions and my colors and seeing Technicolor, that's the only pleasure I have left. And I'm a cripple now, full-time cripple. And my partner, fits of rage, his memory's going. My future's not looking good. But if I could help somebody not go blind, be aware that if you get any kind of blurred vision and flashing lights, you need to get a special test for retina tearing. Now, what causes retina tearing? And more of it's happening now in our society than ever. I think it's got something to do with the UV from the sun rays. As an outdoor person, I probably more than my ancestors was exposed to UV damage, maybe. I'm just saying maybe. Anyway, also want to thank Google. I wouldn't even know that we have retina damage treatment in my town, Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, if not for Google. Now, I may never get to see her because right now, nobody cares. And OHIP won't approve me. Well, I offered to pay cash to one Dr. Chisholm. I'll say his name because the SOB lied and said he wasn't taking on more clients, and that's not true. So this other doctor put out a bad report on me to OHIP, and so, yeah. Oh, jeez. This city has abused me since the day I was born. And I guess I'm going to wind up blind and dying here. Nothing I can do about it. But that's not to say I'm not trying. But anyway, whatever you do, once a year, get an eye test. And be careful of prescription glasses. Several times I paid for prescription glasses that cause blurred vision. Why? Because I have a fluctuating eye on the right side, and if I wear anything, two different lenses, I get blurred vision. Right now I'm in 300 reading glasses and I can see perfect. I have to light sensitivity, that's a whole nother issue. You want to know about that, go on my website. But light sensitivity, it can hit you at any age. I had migraines all my life until the military helped me get on Bilberry. Yeah, Bilberry, Bilberry, not blueberry, Bilberry. And in 1987, one a day worked. In 2005, I had to take one in the morning and one at supper time, and now I'm up to 8 a day. But at least once I take my 4 in the morning, I can go outside and I don't get migraines from the lights sensitivity. But the computer lights are now bothering me, and when I worked in an office, I was in sunglasses. I'm back in sunglasses again, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with sunglasses. Okay, I pray to God that this helps somebody because it doesn't look like I'm going to get any help. Over and out.